Jim is making an attempt to sell some of the great stuff he's bought over the years with his own garage sale. And that's not for sale, it's just so he doesn't have to go in the house. He just takes a dump right out here. Hey, you could use this as a cooler.
I don't have to go in the house, yeah. For anything.
We got drums, we got amps, we got a bass, we got a couple guitars.
This is it.
We got a ukulele. Is that a ukulele?
Eucalyptus.
It's a eucalyptus. 3 violins. Golf clubs for sale?
Out there, not those.
Not those?
Some nice
How many do you need? You got like
I got too many. Way too many.
You do. Why aren't they for sale?
Well, they will be.
I can use a lawnmower.
That's not for sale.
Damn it.
People want to buy my bikes. They're not for sale. Look at the Slingerland drum.
This is nice. Stained shoes.
Well, they had a nice effect. I sprayed bleach on the wall, and they were by the wall, and it kind of like misted them.
Oh, so you pay extra?
Well, it made a space age effect on them. I think they look good. It looks like you're under a black light or something. When you.
Then why don't you keep them?
I don't know. I'd sell them.
How much are those shoes?
$2, and they still have the tag on it. Size 10.5.
$10 shoes for $2. That's the kind of deals.
You want to
Jim
see
has.
something incredible? Look at these. Indian head pennies. This one is from 1900. Indian head penny. Can you get a good look at that?
I'll give you a dime for it.
1900 Indian head penny. There's the front. There's the back. 1 cent. But it gets better.
It's good it has a front and back, though, because sometimes you get those pennies that don't have a back.
Indian head penny. 1890. Look at that one. Beautiful, huh? And then same thing on the back, 1 cent. But it gets even better. Check this one out. Indian head penny. 1876.
Wow.
Is that incredible or what? So,
wow. I'd hold on to that until 2076.
will I be here then?
Let's hope not.
Let's hope. But 1876, Lincoln was dead, right? By then?
Yeah.
Right.
He died in the 60s.
I like that other guy.
These snacks are, people collect premium saltine cans.
Oh, they collect those cans. And look at this. Look.
Dollars.
Look at this. A 1953 $2 bill, right?
Wow.
Now it gets even better. Look at this one. 1963.
Where did you get
$2
these?
bill. Now it gets even better. Look. These are a 1935 silver certificate $1 bill. And this is a 1935, look at the condition of this one, silver certificate $1 bill.
And where did those come from?
I just collected these over time. And there was a coin guy here today.
Are you selling them?
Well, this coin guy came here today and gave me his card, and it got me all fired up. I knew I had these coins, and you forget. I know I had a bunch of good coins, but you forget what you have sometimes when you don't look at it for 5 years.
And when you're as old as you are.
And we're as old as I am. But when I have Alzheimer's, I'll be normal. I'll be normal. Wasn't that somebody I know?
Albie.
Abby normal. Right. Got the wrong brain. But this guy Brian came today.
Well, let's not put his name out there, but
Yeah,
good.
Right. Well, nobody saw that. But, and he got me thinking about all these coins, so I started looking at them again. I knew I had a bunch of good coins. Look at all these wheat pennies, from the 30s, 40s. I have some from like 1909, pennies, 1929, incredible pennies.
Let's go research them and see what they're worth. Why didn't you do
want
that?
to see something, it gets even better than that. Look at this shit over here. I forgot I had these. These are all silver coins.
I have a
Going
ton
back-
of them too.
Going back like late 1800s.
I got those, yeah.
All through the 1900s. These are really nice. But this guy he told me, he'd buy coins off me. and stuff, you know. So that's a party hat for you. Anyway, that's the thing with the coins.
Well, they're all tied together. You have to buy them all. You can't just buy one. 'Cause
One lady, I told her she could have them all for $1, you know, and she thought that was too much. All right, well then don't buy them. What do you want me to give them? There's a lot of hats there. That's worth $1. They're like 5 cents a piece or something, and they're good for parties, you know. So
I know. What are we going to do when we come over to a party at your house? You know, usually you give us hats when we come in.
oh yeah, right. So there's my coins. There's the hats. A Boy Scout hat right there. Look, this is always nice. No sticks, no stones that you don't need. And Acapulco Gold is badass weed.